That first Defiler needs to be immaculate in order to really defend, because you just don't have the forces. You're down a lot of minerals, a lot of gas that went into that Defiler that otherwise would go into Lurkers, or more Mutalists, or Zerglings, or some combination of that. And yeah, you're kind of behind militarily, but if you can keep the opponent on the back foot using your Mutalist, it can work. And it looks like that's what Yellow's going to try and do. Just try and keep the pressure on. Hopefully he doesn't really lose too many of these Mutalists. Actually, never mind. That might not just be for Defilers. That could also just be for a Greater Spire, and this could become a Guardians coming up. That's the other option as well with Mutalists open. You see that sometimes as well with very early Guardians. But yeah, I'm thinking that it'll probably be, yeah, it might be for Guardians. Hard to say which one really at this point, because he's going to need those Mutalists to defend, and he might have to actually transition them into Guardians if he wants to survive, because there are tanks coming out, and tanks will outrange those Sunken Colonies very, very easily. And they will not only outrange them, they will do splash damage to all of them at once. So that's definitely a trouble for him. If Yellow can get in here on the backside and maybe pick off some of these tanks, that could also be very effective. But that Medic Marine Force is really starting to grow. There we go. We got the Defiler Mound, we got the Ultras Cavern, we got the Greater Spire, we've got the whole shebang. We've got the entire gamut of Zerg tire hive tech coming up. All three pieces. So yeah, I don't know about this, going for that much tech, because here come the siege tanks already starting to siege up. That is just too much, really. I think that he needed to choose one or the other. Needed to try and get something going. Good Irradiate going off. Yellow refusing to split that Mutalisk off for quite some time, and a lot of his Mutalisks took more damage. He's not even going to be able to swoop in with those Mutalisks. Those Mutalisks are too damaged for him to even like try and swoop in there and do anything. The Greater Spire is almost complete. Ultra's Cavern is complete. Looks like the Defiler Mound is done as well. Got some Scourge coming here, picking off that Science Vessel. That's very good for him. But he's got no Lurkers. He's got nothing. He's got no units, really. I mean, I don't know what this strategy is for Yellow, but this is the I'm not going to produce any unit strategy and just hope that you take too long to kill my Sunken Colonies for me to die. And I don't know about this. His natural expansion is just about dead. All of the Sunken Colonies have essentially gone down. There's like 1.5 Sunken Colonies left. He needs to pull his drones out like now. There's some Guardians have come out, and maybe, just maybe, this will save him, since there are no Irradiates. This Guardian play could save him. There we go. Just barely. And when you talk like just in the nick of time, you mean this is just in the nick of time. But dropship going down at the 6 o'clock position, or 6:30, the double gas expansion. That double gas expansion is dead. There's no way that, well, unless those are like Ultralisks popping right now, there's no way that base, no, that base is still going to die, even if those were Ultras. That base is dead. He's going to lose that double gas. So he's going to be on Hive with 3 minerals and 2 gas, which is not a whole lot for Hive tech. You really want to be on 4 or 5 gas for Hive tech. At least 3. Minimum 3 gas for Hive tech. 2 gas is just not nearly enough for you to really produce really much of anything out of Hive tech, at least not consistently. We have seen a couple Defilers out for Yellow, so with some good swarms. He has stopped the initial Science Vessels. If he can maybe pick off a couple more Science Vessels as they come out, that could allow those swarms to do a lot of damage. Here comes the Science Vessel with and the Defilers there. Nice swarm, and those Zerglings doing a lot of damage underneath the swarm. Could actually pick off a tank or two if C's not paying attention, and C is not paying attention. C, pay attention, please run away. Oh my god, C, run away. There you go, finally getting away, but I'm only losing 1 siege tank. But there was not a lot of Zerglings in there that should not have been that effective, and the Defiler getting irradiated. Got a Nidus Canal coming up as well, going to try and defend that 7 o'clock position, I presume. Going to try and take that base once again. He's also trying to take the base at the 3 o'clock position. That will be 1 gas and 1 mineral, not going for the double gas there, not going for the mineral only either. So he's going for just a standard base over there, but once again, that will be dropship-able. That will be hittable by dropship very, very easily. That's very vulnerable. And it looks like we might actually have cloaking researching at the control tower, so we're going to see a transition into some cloaked wraiths. And yeah, I think that those will be able to deal with. I don't know why he's really getting them. Sure that you don't really need cloaking to deal with Guardians. Just a single wraith will do. Maybe it's just dodge the Scourge so he doesn't have to worry about keeping Science Vessels around. But the Scourge really should be ideally used against the Science Vessels. You got another swarm going down, but the Zergling's actually backing off because there's too many Fire Bats. And another swarm going down, but still too many Fire Bats. Not enough other units, and the Defiler goes down. I don't know if he has another Defiler. I saw he produced 2. Both of them, 2 of them are dead. We'll see if he has a third, because he's going to need it. Otherwise, his natural expansion is getting sieged once again. With Firebats, Medic, Marine, all here in support. There's an Ultralisk, but it's going to be an unupgraded Ultralisk. Yeah, 3 armor, 1 defense, or 1 attack, so not nearly enough upgrades right now. But it could be useful should he be able to get another swarm off. There's a a Wraith coming out as well. Going to be able to pick off these Guardians very easily, as the Scourge were just used on the Science Vessel. So, and actually that Wraith does go down to Scourge right there, so that will save them. And these Guardians doing a lot of damage. Yellow is staying in this game based upon his Guardian play and some of his high tech being just enough to keep him in it. Some more Wraiths coming out, some more Radiates going down, and the Guardians are all going to go down now. And now is the tough part. Now what does he do? Now what does Yellow do? He doesn't really have enough Defilers and Swarms, doesn't really have Ultra Link going yet. So he's falling behind in terms of his position here. He just doesn't have the units. He's got a couple Ultras, he's got some Cracklings, probably Cracklings, and maybe this should be enough to break, but it looks like Sia's backed off. It looks like he's retreating. Looks like he's also taking a base at the 12 o'clock position. Swarm going down to defend those Ultras against Medics, because Medics can do damage under Swarm apparently, and Yellow is afraid of that. Looks like here we go. Now C once again. C is very much confusing me right now. He was going for a hardcore push, then backed off, and now it looks like he's going to try and push again. He's got some Radiates going down, catching that Defiler. Ultras. I think he should just depend more upon dropship play. Hit that 3 o'clock, hit that 7 o'clock once again, and with some good dropship play, don't think that Yellow would be able to continuously produce what he needs to produce. Good dropship going down, could go down there and pick off the Nidus Canals pretty quickly, but doesn't look like that's the play he's going for. It looks like he's just happy to sit here and grow his army. We saw a play going down, catching at least one Science Vessel that has 2 kills. A couple nice Irradiates there already. See a Science Vessel cloud forming. We got at least 4 here right now, and Irradiates going down on Ultralisk left and right constantly, going to try and keep their HP down so they can't tank like they normally do. This Ultralisk is on hold position, so that Ultralisk is going to die without moving, and Yellow just is not looking very good. His yeah, I don't know about this. He's just not looking on top of his game. He's losing a lot of units to hold position. In the last game, he lost a turn, which just simply he lost a turn, and that's all you need to know. And all of the drones, except for like 1 or 2, dying before they can even be run away with the natural expansion. The natural expansion is gonna fall, and it looks like Yellow arnc may be drawing dead. He may be just about done. He might be able to hold this ramp for a little bit with a couple good swarms, but Irradiate's just gonna kill him. Could see an eraser trick, could also more or less finish this game. There's just lots of ways right now, and it's just a really bad spot for him. And these Nidus Canals now at risk as well. And once the Nidus Canals go down, we could see once again dropship play, but I don't think he even needs it. He's just going to take down everything. There goes the Ultras Cavern. There goes pretty much all of the upper level tech. All of it's going down right now. Irradiated Ultralisk not going to do anything, and that Defiler's going to get picked off as well. Yeah, there it is. GG by Yarnc. Yarnc is just looking bad right now. Looking really bad in the second round of the Pro League. C taking this win, so MBC game's gonna go. I don't remember which set this is actually, but the next game is actually going to be Light Alive versus Lita, and that should be an epic game. I've heard some great things about it. It's a TVT, and I'm gonna have Varoche dual cast it with me, so should be a lot of fun. Hope you guys will tune into that next. I will see you in the next set.